Anatomical and physiological facts. The great blue heron is a large, dimorphic bird, the largest type of heron in North America. It is either dark with gray coloration or all white. It also has a yellow beak, yellow irises, and a white crown. The heron possesses a large erectile plume at the top of its head. This plume reaches full development during breeding season and is black with a white center. Sexual dimorphism is limited for the great blue heron, and only the major difference being that the female is around 10% smaller than the male. The legs of the heron are gray, but become orange during mating season. The great blue heron is also notable because of its high percentage of rod type photoreceptors that improve its night vision. Local food web and ecological niche. The great blue heron lies near the top of its food web, with only its young being under considerable threat from the predation of hawks, foxes, and raccoons. Their prey include small fish, frogs, lizards, shellfish, and insects. They often live together in a group called a herony, often symbiotically with other species of herons. They spend 90% of the day hunting for food, staring intently at the water in which their prey lies. Great blue herons also migrate seasonally, flocking to Mexico during the winters and ranging as far as southern Canada in the summers. Local population size and density. According to a study by Keith A. Arnold for the Texas Breeding Bird Atlas, the number of breeding pairs within the local Texas region is between 1,414 and 3,785, with a low density due to the great blue heron's position near the top of its food web. Mating behavior and other important behaviors. Great blue herons mate once every year, and when mated build nests together in trees typically 30 feet above the ground. The nest building behavior is highly ritualistic, with males often gathering materials which is then arranged by the females. Heron mating itself is very quick, a trait common to most birds, as they have cloacas rather than typical mammalian sex organs like penises. Quite literally, birds bump olgies, quote unquote. A third behavior of the Great Lake blue herons is its territorial displays, where the bird throws its head back, outreaches its wings, and points its bills to the sky.
Current global demographics. According to the North American Breeding Bird Survey, the current global population of great blue herons is estimated to be around 83,000 breeding birds. They are not currently endangered or threatened, but as their population has declined in the past, we humans must be careful when expanding into their habitats. They are vulnerable to habitat loss as logging, traffic, motorboats, and human settlement begin to encroach upon their habitats. Population range, climates, and biomes. The great blue heron is common to almost all of North America and ranges from southern Canada in the summer to Mexico in the winter. Some populations migrate as far south as the Galapagos Islands in South America, but they are unable to breed there. They are able to live in both freshwater and saltwater environments, but prefer isolated swamps, islands, and lakes surrounded by forests and land. They nest in trees above ground, and if no trees are available, they nest on the ground, often in a place that can be easily defended from predators who seek their young and eggs. Growth and survivorship. Great blue herons have one brood in their lives, with a nesting mortality of around 40% and a clutch size of 3 to 7 herons. If their first brood is lost, they usually have a replacement brood. Clutch sizes are higher in the central portions of the country, with the exceptions of Philadelphia. Mortality rates for the great blue heron show a first-year rate of 69%, a second-year rate of 36.3%, and the average for remaining years being 21.9%, suggesting that herons have a type 3 survivorship curve, with the majority dying young. In order to maintain a stable population of herons, they must fledge 1.91 young per breeding pair.